If I had to describe Garrett in one word, would be...
The word that I would use to describe Garrett is savant.
Knowledgeable.
His knowledge is endless in the vineyard.
Garrett's knowledge in the world of agriculture on a scale of 1 to 10 is probably around 27.
I don't think that scale's large enough. If he doesn't know an answer, he'll find it out, and he'll keep going until he has some kind of basis to give you information about the question you have.
Today, if there's any question about viticulture, we let him speak, because the rest of us don't want to be embarrassed.
Garrett would never agree to only one word. To work with Garrett is to get a degree in viticulture. I'm really grateful to him for all the knowledge that I've gained.
I call him our vine whisperer, so yeah, that's kind of how I verse it.
He is one of the most well-informed people when it comes to the way the world works that I know. He knows his shit.
One of the things I love about Garrett is he seems to be an expert in everything that he does. You take him out in the vineyard and he demonstrates that expertise. You take him skiing and he's the best skier out there. You take him fishing, he's the best fisherman out there. And in fact, Garrett, if he's not an expert at it, he just refuses to do it. It's part of the reason why I can't get him out on the golf course.
If he knows he's not going to be successful at it, he's not going to do it. So for example, he doesn't speak French.
First glance is he looks young, even now. Second glance, people go, oh wow, maybe we should listen to this guy.
When I first started working with Garrett in the vineyards, oftentimes he would say something under his breath and I didn't realize the importance of it at the time. And 6 months later, I'd think, oh man, Garrett was right.
We will be talking about the Ag Preserve, for instance, which was formed in 1968. The organization formed in 1975. And he will pull out details and information about those times. And we kind of laugh because I was like, you weren't born then, you know?
And he puts that knowledge in capacity to your particular experiences. So if you're not as versed in those areas, he doesn't expect you to fly along at the same level that he's at, which is way up here and way down here.
He grew up in Napa, and his father was the owner of a management company, and so the weekend little trip with his dad in the vineyard. I know that sometimes we drive away and then he's like, oh, I planted that vineyard.
They say that it takes about 10,000 hours of practice to become an expert in something. And I think Garrett got his first 10,000 hours of grape growing experience when he was like 12.
Garrett's leadership in Napa Valley, it really stems from the fact that he truly cares about Napa Valley. It's also the place he believes in and the place that he wants to fight for. You want to follow people who are on a mission, have a goal, you share their values, and they're willing to go all the way, and that's Garrett.
Well, Garrett really made his mark at the Grapegrowers by being the exemplar of leadership when he was chairman of the Member Services Group. And because he was so knowledgeable about the issues that we were all facing, he became the motivation for really well-developed educational programs that hit the sweet spot of what growers were interested in.
When Garrett was transitioning from being a director on the board overseeing our Member Services Committee and moving into leadership in an executive committee role, we had to task 3 co-chairs to shoulder the responsibility that Garrett had been doing for so many years.
How does Garrett do all the things that he does? I don't know, it's a mystery to me.
That's a great question. I don't know how he does it all, to be honest with you. I mean, I think when I first met him, he wasn't married, didn't have any kids. Now he's married, 2 kids, and he still is the same exact attention to detail when it comes to his work.
I am unclear on when he sleeps.
So we have 2 children, Juliet and Martin, and if we had a 3rd kid, that kid would be called the Napa Valley Grapegrowers.
Garrett is truly deserving of this Grower of the Year award. I mean, he has brought so much in such a short time. He's the real deal.
I think very few people have any understanding of the hours he has spent working for this place. And it's always been behind the scenes, and it's always been selfless, and it's been consistent for such a long time.
He is doing it for the love of grape growing, doing it for the love of his clients and his love of the Napa Valley, which is special.
Darling, congratulations on receiving the award of the Grower of the Year 2023. You're a little too young for that, but we'll take it.
Congratulations, Garrett.
Congratulations, my friend.
Garrett, congratulations.
I can't think of anybody that deserves it more than you.
You've earned it. Congratulations.
This award has been a long time coming. It's well deserved, and I can't wait to see what you're going to accomplish in the next 20 years of your career here.
Congratulations.
Being Grower of the Year for 2023 is an incredible honor for you, but it's a privilege for me to know you and to have witnessed the amount of growth that you have done throughout all those years. Congratulations. I'm going to call you my son. I'm really, really proud of you.
Garrett, it's high time that we welcomed you into the secret club of Growers of the Year. Now it's time for you to receive the secret handshake. It's the first thing that I learned from Davey Pena. So sometime tonight, Davey and I are going to come over and show you the secret handshake. Welcome aboard.